If my boyfriend asks me to marry him, I'm gonna say no. Why am I gonna say no?
Oh boy, this is gonna be good, I can tell.
Welcome back, guys. We're gonna take a look at this woman's video, why she's deciding to say no to her boyfriend if he decides to propose.
Because we started dating 5 years ago, and then a month after we started dating, his friend started dating his girlfriend.
Oh, so this is the type of woman that sees how everybody else is living their life and she wants to mirror that.
And they had a kid after 2 years of being together. We had our daughter after 4 years of being together.
And that's why I'm gonna say no to
his
him.
Friend pays all the bills.
That's why I'm gonna say no to him.
In their home. We pay 50-50.
That's why I'm gonna say no to him.
His friend got engaged last year. And
that's why I'm gonna say no to him.
We haven't gotten engaged. His friend got married this past weekend.
Okay, that's why I'm gonna say no to his proposal.
And the crazy thing is that when we started talking, he said, if we last a year, I'd like to get married and try for a baby. So a year came by, nothing. Then he said, well, maybe after 3 years, let's look at it like a lease payment.
Well, damn, he really went there, didn't he?
You get 3 years. 3 years came by, nothing. And then he said maybe 5. 5 is a big deal. Bet. 5 came. Nothing. So I got tired of dropping hints. Got tired of sending ring photos. And I was just hoping that it would happen.
And this right here, my friends, is the perfect example when I say that men are the ones who hold the key to relationships. It does not matter how many hints a woman gives you. It does not matter how many conversations a woman wants to have with you about getting married. If you do not make that move, that will never happen. And women do not have any control of the when and the where and the if you decide to make that move.
So he goes to his friend's wedding this weekend. And I'm hoping that it would be a motivator. But to be honest, at this point, I don't even care.
Stop the cap.
This woman is lying to herself. Of course she does care. Because if she didn't, she would not have brought it up.
Like, I really don't care. Like, the magic of the idea of how he would propose and...
You know, you should sweep me off my feet.
The magic of the idea of his proposal.
And all of that, it's like... If you had that much doubt about marrying me, now I have these doubts. Like, why? What do you need? What's not enough? Shoot, I know I'm enough. You're not about to make me feel insecure. So he says, well, I made you the mother of my first and only child, and that should be good enough.
My nigga.
Because that's a big deal. That's forever. And yeah, it's a big deal. That's forever. But like, damn, I'm good enough to be your baby mama, but I'm not good enough to be your wife.
You're goddamn right.
So at this point, I'm like, if he proposes, I'm going to say no. Why? Because if it took him so long and he had so many doubts, he thinks it's all under his control, his power. Like,
hey, buddy, let me clue you in.
What this woman has failed to understand is that men are the ones who control access to relationships. Ladies, you do have control access to sex. You decide whom you give access to you. But once you've given that man access, you have absolutely no control what kind of relationship the man's going to put you under. It doesn't matter how many hints you give him, how many pictures of rings you send him, how many conversations about getting married, how many of your friends or his friends getting married. This man is going to make that decision whenever he feels like making it. And your choice will be whether to accept it or not.
when I feel like it, that's when I'm going to propose, and she's just going to say yes. No. I have some say too. And I can say no. Just because you propose doesn't mean I'm going to say yes.
And yes, you do. You do have the right to say no. However, but once you say no, do not think that this man is going to come and propose to you a second time. It is over at that point.
Bye-bye. See you later.
Like, for me to say yes, he's going to have to pull off a really, really, really nice proposal. Like,
All right, guys, let's hear it. Brace yourselves.
And here we go.
something super romantic, like Backstreet Boys in the background, flower petals, pink flower petals, maybe a violinist on the beach or in front of the castle at Magic Kingdom. with fireworks in the background. Something to make it feel like it was worth waiting.
You've had a lot of time to plan this, haven't you?
Alright guys, this is a problem. If your woman has already created an ideal proposal in her mind, it should be something like X, Y, or Z. If your woman says this, no matter what you do, she's gonna hold it over your head for the rest of your married life. If you happen to endure that long.
Damn near 6 years, because we're about to be together for 6 years come this July. So come July, and there's no proposal, I'm gonna say no.
Guys, never give in to women's ultimatums, because the moment you do, she will lose respect for you. She is going to pull so many ultimatums, and she knows damn well that you're gonna cave, that you don't have the balls to do anything. So she is gonna have the control of that relationship and will do with you whatever she will. And this woman should be very careful with trying to play this ultimatum, because she does not have the upper hand. She let this man hit her raw, and now he made her a baby mama. And if she continues in this path, she might end up being a single mom.
If he ever asks. And if he doesn't ask, guess I'm just his baby mom.
That is my life. That's what's real, and there's nothing I can do to change that.
And by the way, the amount of money that you're going to spend on a ring, and also the amount of money that you're going to spend on that trip to take her to whatever place you want to propose, shouldn't be a big deal to her. And if it does, massive red flag, move on. Do not even contemplate on continuing this relationship, because materialistic women are not good women to have in your lives. Hey, but each of us will do whatever we want to do. This is just some things that I have learned from experience and from the experience of other men that have been married for 15 plus years. Be very careful when you are screening the woman that you're going to bring into your life. And if her life revolves around what she posts on social media, and social media is everything to her, guys, do not even contemplate that. And it's not a good woman to be in a relationship with, my personal opinion. Be careful, take care of yourself, exercise, build yourself up financially and physically. Watch your six at all times, and I'll see you next time.